Karate. One of the many blueprints, like the staple when you see of a traditional fighting game, even dating all the way back to Karate Champ. And even just the humble beginnings of a little old game called Street Fighter. The first thing usually the average person is going to think of whenever they're thinking of karate, especially when it comes to fighting games, they're literally going to look at Ryu automatically. But today's fighting style variant video, we're going to be discussing why is there such a strong dominance when it comes to karate within the traditional fighting game space, and on top of that, going over 15 different karate styles out there, especially some that I've covered on the channel, and then those that have never ever been covered on the channel. Like, the list is endless of all the different karate styles out there, and this isn't really scratching the surface of what I'm going to be discussing in this video today. So kick back, relax, grab your snacks, and enjoy today's episode, folks. Shotokan is one of the most widely practiced karate styles. Usually the base of karate itself, some would say, when you think about karate in general. It emphasizes strong stances, powerful strikes, and linear movements. Practitioners focus on executing techniques with precision and efficiency. The kata play a significant role in training. Lydia is one of your best overall representations for a 3D fighter for this martial art. Kazuya I put up there too, but he heavily borrows from multiple karate styles, so he's a jack of all trades when it comes to his multiple influences being loosely based off of Shotokan and other different aspects out there. Makoto from Street Fighter is your best representation of Shotokan karate aspects in the 2D fighter. Ryu, Ken, Akuma, Goken, and so many other Shoto-like characters, I would say, follow that aspect to a certain degree too, even though over the years it's found out that there was like roughly mistranslations over the time, but that is one aspect that I would say many people would think when you look at Ryu, Ken, and those other Shoto-like characters when you see 2D Shotokan. Just mainly due to the getup is what I would say. So I would just put them in there as honorary. Kyokushin is known for its intense training methods, emphasizes full contact sparring and conditioning. It promotes powerful strikes and physical toughness and discipline. So this is some of the most gruesome kumite bouts that you will end up seeing from this particular karate sport out there. Jin from the Tekken series, from Tekken 4 to now, has some of the best representations of Kyokushin out there, along with this Imbu sequences from Tekken 4, giving nothing but a beautiful display of it. Check it out. I would say please give it a watch. Second runner-up to Jin on that aspect, I gotta give it to John Kujo from the Virtual Fighter series, along with Issakei's Kyokushin representatives with the Kyokugen Ryu style throughout the history of fighting games itself. Kyokushin isn't going anywhere anytime soon. This is another karate style that you will see plenty of representatives out there when it comes to traditional fighting games. Chito Ryu incorporates a wide range of techniques, including striking, grappling, and joint locks. It is known for its emphasis on proper posture, balance, and coordination. Jin from Tekken 3, Tag 1, along with Devil Jin are the characters loosely base their influence on this style of karate alone. Goju Ryu translates to hard soft style, indicating its balanced approach of combining powerful strikes with circular movements and joint locks. Breathing techniques are a notable feature in this, aiding in both offensive and defensive tactics. The legendary king of the Iron Fist himself, Heihachi, represents this style of karate throughout Tekken's entire history, but now combines some elements of Kyokushin for newfound techniques when it comes to his Tekken 8 iteration this time around. But still, you will not find any other good representation of Goju Ryu karate out there than the man himself. Ashihara karate uses effective footwork and evasive maneuvers, allowing practitioners to maintain optimal positioning during combat. It combines striking and grappling techniques for a well-rounded approach, and you will see this karate style out there in several Kumite bouts as well. Hitomi from the Dead or Alive series represents this style to the utmost fullest with her unique flavor to the martial art. What makes Taido karate super interesting is that its movement, agility, adaptability is integrating traditional karate techniques with gymnastic-like acrobatics and flowing body motions. It focuses on using three-dimensional movements which are sen, un, hen, nen, and ten. There is a lot of twisting, spinning, and flipping to evade attacks and create openings for counterattacks. It's all about deception, tricking your opponent for that perfect counterattack instead of confrontation like traditional karate styles out there. Reina from the Tekken series is the perfect example of this karate style in action, and the only representation of this martial art so far in fighting games in general. Hopefully we start to see the growing trend for this particular style in the near future and see other fighting game devs give a crack at it. Freestyle karate is a modern adaptation of traditional karate but uses techniques and principles from many different martial arts like kickboxing, taekwondo, and even boxing. It focuses on practical self-defense, fluidity, and adaptability rather than adhering strictly to the formalized katas and rigid stances of traditional karate. Freestyle karate often includes sparring with strong emphasis on dynamic movement, creativity, and just your own individualization of fighting styles out there. Bob from the Tekken series uses freestyle karate and several other mixed martial arts out there as a blend for his speed and weight approach when fighting, while having Kamen Rider and Sentai influences, along with Sammo Hung being another major influence to the big man fast movement concept. Wado Ryu focuses on using body movement and evasion to avoid attacks, while delivering swift counterattacks. It places a strong emphasis on integration of karate techniques with the principles from Jujutsu, which is pretty unique, I will say. Now, this version of Shito Ryu is a blend of Shurite and Nahate styles, incorporating the strength of both hard and soft techniques. It emphasizes kata, self-defense applications, and practical combat strategies. It took me a while to understand the differences between the two Shito Ryu styles, so this threw me for a loop. Uechi Ryu incorporates circular movements and utilizes techniques derived from traditional Chinese martial arts, and it places a significant emphasis on conditioning and close quarters combat. So from it using traditional Chinese martial arts out there makes it a pretty unique take on karate itself for it. Shorin Ryu is one of the oldest styles of Okinawan karate, using techniques from Chinese martial arts, specifically the Shaolin temples, as well as indigenous Okinawan styles. It focuses on quick, fluid movements and a variety of strikes, using flexibility, agility, to make it suitable for practitioners who prefer a fast-paced style. Isshin Ryu is characterized by its compact and efficient techniques, often using natural body movements. It places a strong value on self-defense techniques and practical applications of them. It combines techniques from Shorin Ryu and Goju Ryu karate with Okinawan Kobudo weaponry. Its main focus is on natural stances, short strikes, and close-range combat. Shukokai karate focuses on powerful strikes delivered from close and medium ranges, incorporating principles of physics to maximize the effectiveness of techniques. So think of it approaching things in a scientific way. This karate style is known for the double hip twist technique, which is a method of generating explosive power. It's often practiced with a focus on competition and kumites out there. Now, this style, Shindo Jinen Ryu karate, combines traditional karate with a blend of traditional Okinawan, Japanese jiu-jitsu, judo, and kendo. It focuses on practical self-defense, kata, and integration of weapon techniques, using things like throws, joint locks, and ground fighting alongside traditional striking techniques that you'll find in Okinawan karate. Genseiryu karate incorporates circular movements and relaxed techniques, utilizing the principles of softness and redirection. This combines traditional karate techniques with unique movements inspired by ancient Okinawan martial arts and Chinese influences, known for dynamic stances, swift footwork, and intricate kata. What I find so interesting with this karate style is that it is the precursor to Taido karate itself. The more you know. It's quite amazing to me of just how much karate in general has just evolutionized over the years, and especially when it comes to traditional fighting games, and we're actually starting to see much more different styles being covered over the landscape of fighting games in general. And I strongly feel why you see so many fighting game devs just already just have a blueprint right there of karate of that, because it's one of the easiest and most digestible styles out there when it comes to fighting games, because it's something that you can really just recognize right off the bat and instantly point out of different things when it comes to karate. So you're always going to get that particular aspect of a fighting game character archetype always covered, or even just have multiple different variations of that, because let's be real, Capcom really was the ones who started that innovation, and then you've seen other fighting game devs follow suit with their own particular, whether it comes from like Shotos or the Mishimas, things of that nature. So I feel that is something that will never go away, but who wants it to go away? We want to see more styles of karate out there being represented, and those that really didn't have a voice, really, because I'll be honest, when Reina showed up on the scene showing off Taido karate, not many people have really seen this style at all, and it opened doors to where people started paying attention and looking more deeply into this style itself. And on top of that, she is a fan favorite now when it comes to Tekken in general. Tekken 8 introducing her and Taido is a match made in heaven, and really complements that character so much. So I hope we end up seeing like much more other fighting games find that character for themselves, to where it really just becomes like lightning in a bottle for them. So the future, we'll end up seeing. We'll see what they have in store for the future, y'all. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can stay updated of any new videos coming to the channel. And you can follow in the description too for the Discord link as well, which will always be there, my friends. So this is Blackmore here, signing out. Catch you later, folks. Peace.
The study of Kung Fu fighting is ongoing. Don't ever hope to master all of them. So be careful.